What is up, my peoples? We are live from the PS5 with another live reaction to Aew Dynamite. Pretty good episode. I really enjoyed it. The last segment we just saw go off the air right now. Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland had an amazing contract signing. I usually don't like the contract signings. I always think they're a little, overdone in wrestling, but this one was a really cool one. It was basically Samoa Joe just running down Swerve Strickland on the mic, telling him that he's not ready for what's about to come to him. And then Swerve, he had a good line about Swerve being too late to leave the Diddy party. A little crazy, but we then saw Swerve put hands on Joe, get the chain around Joe's neck. Joe completely no-selling the chain and then going right into just grabbing that chain and just beating the crap out of Swerve Strickland. Really fun contract signing. Swerve Strickland started bleeding. Joe walks away. Swerve grabs the mic and says, "That's all you got. I'm taking away that belt from you." And then we see Swerve sign the contract in his own blood, which was a sick visual. I really like this version of Swerve where he's kind of just become stronger by getting beat up and bleeding. And ever since the Hangman storyline, you could kind of tell that nothing can faze him anymore. I really like the story they're telling there. I think it's really cool. Let me just make sure everything is good on the live over here. Yep. And I really enjoyed this episode. The show started off with a great matchup, Battle of the Wills, Will Ospreay versus Powerhouse Will Hobbs, and I really enjoyed the match. I like that we're seeing Will Ospreay in these matches against the Don Callis family, and this was the final one, I'm assuming. And it was a really good one and very competitive from both men. It was cool to see Will Ospreay in a match, not against another New Japan style wrestler. It was more of a powerhouse, and I think he did a really good job. I think Will Ospreay is probably blowing people's minds with how great he is. He could do everything in the ring. He's great at selling. He's great at offense, obviously. Great at high flying, technical. He could do it all. And I'm excited to have him in AEW on weekly television. So I'll be recreating this match, Will Ospreay versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Hobbs is amazing as well, man. I'm such a big fan of Hobbs. I think he has a bright future. AEW in general just has an amazing future. The way they set up their roster. The show actually started off with Adam Copeland coming out and giving a rah-rah speech. And I think that was probably more for the locker room than it was for the fans. Because you could tell that some fans might be down after some of the people in the locker room might be down after the firings that happened earlier in the week within AEW. And then they also had the interview from CM Punk on Ariel Helwani where he kind of just brought down the company and talked a little bit of smack about Tony Khan and how the business is run. So I liked Adam Copeland coming out there and kind of giving that speech and giving it to making sure everybody knows that AEW is fine. It's a great Powerhouse Hobbs call right here. Shout out to all the community creators on Community Creations. They make this possible. You could have a full-on AEW game within the WWE 2K24 game. The arena, the wrestlers, everyone's there. Powerhouse looks great. Looks like an in-game model. But yeah, like I said, I was very interested to see how this match went, and I'm glad it was really good. I think it showed off how Will Ospreay Can do all types of styles.
He is to take on this challenge.
And he's taking on someone who acts like he has nothing to lose. I don't care who you are, taking on an opponent with that mindset is always dangerous.
Brain buster. Float over. 1 count.
Leave you on unsteady legs, to say the least.
So I do play on Slumdog Millionaire.
Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to throw your
2 count.
Squeeze that shoulder out so close.
I play on Legends difficulty with updated sliders. If you're first time watching,
I think we know what's coming.
make the matches a little more fun and epic and harder.
Look at this. Barrel tope, what? Like a heat-seeking missile hit the target right on the mark.
Too busy taunting over here.
Oh man, meeting the barricade.
I don't know why the lights are so dark in this arena.
His opponent know who the real top guy is.
Oh, the strength of Hobbs over here.
And will this be it? And that'll be a rope break right there.
2K did come out with an update today.
Body slam slipped out.
They definitely fixed a bunch of bugs. I wonder if this lighting is due to that.
Setting it up.
Brain buster.
You're on the receiving end of that.
They did fix the. I think they fixed the bug of the
That is, if you can think it all right now.
created images going on different wrestlers. I don't know if you guys seen that bug, but I've had that bug a couple times where you download a wrestler and then their images will show up on something else.
Countered it just in time.
Big springboard drop kick.
Be looking for a neck breaker here. No. Forearm to the base of the skull. Oh, turned inside out. And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Oh, a moonsault.
Springboard
An
moonsault.
impressive amount of offense against him here.
Yeah, this can't be how he pictured this fight going. Goes into the pin. 2. An emphatic
Easy victory. Actually, gotta make sure. Let me change. I think I might have changed the
Gentlemen, get after it. Here are the highlights.
settings to easy because I was playing showcase mode and I wanted to go through it quick. So let me make sure. I think that match was a little too easy there. Yeah, I had it on easy. I'm a failure. I apologize for those who are watching. Playing on easy mode. What's wrong with me? But yeah, after Will Ospreay did pick up the victory against Hobbs, and then we saw a little bit of dissension between the Don Callis family, with Hobbs taking it personal. Don Callis tried to raise both of their arms, and Hobbs got in the face of Ospreay. I like that. Showing like that competition matters. It's interesting to see. I feel like the story they're telling is that eventually Don Callis is going to turn on Will Ospreay, because Will Ospreay is basically a babyface. But I just don't know when we're going to see that. But I'm also very excited to see the match at Aew Dynasty between Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay. Bryan Danielson came out as Will Ospreay was going up the ramp, and he was up next against Lance Archer in a first-time one-on-one matchup that was pretty good. It was basically a one-sided matchup. Lance Archer took control of the match for the most part, and then at the end, Bryan Danielson was able to pick up the victory. I like that they kind of had the contrast of Will Ospreay going against a giant, big guy, powerhouse, and then Danielson going against Lance Archer. It's kind of showing that they're on the same path, and that's kind of been the story this whole time. It's like anything you could do, I could do better type story. I can't wait for this matchup. at Dynasty between Danielson and Ospreay, because I feel like a lot of people's complaints about Ospreay is that he goes too hard, too fast, doesn't know when to like sell. I don't believe that. I believe he's actually a really good seller when he wants to be and when the match calls for it. So I'm excited to see Danielson slow him down so that Ospreay could show the fans like how much he could do even in a technical, slower style match. Or if Danielson has to keep up with Ospreay's, either or, I think it's going to be really cool.
As if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
I'm a big fan of Lance Archer. I feel like he's underutilized sometimes, but he is older. I would love to see him get a TNT title run or something like that. What was up with Danielson's eyes there?
And here's a superstar that has all the tools.
Big forearm.
The biggest names this business has ever seen. I'm not ready to crown him as the next big thing just yet, but his performance in this match could sway me. You're not the only person to be looking to convince tonight.
Here we go. Now I got it on legend mode. It's gonna be a lot harder than it was in the last match. Apologize about that easy match.
That preparation is the type of thing that elevates a superstar.
I like the competition. I want to be able to lose. And if you watch my channel, sometimes I do lose to the computer, and there's no problem in that. There's no shame in that because it's the whole point of these games, right? You want the competition to be stiff, and wrestling is fun when you don't know who's gonna win.
Drop kick in the turnbuckle.
Don't know what's up with the lighting though, and the arena. It's kind of bothering me, but it does give it like a more big fight feel, I guess.
He's falling victim here to a charge of attacks. He's gonna have to dig out of this in a hurry.
I wish I remember who made these creative wrestlers. I gotta be better at that. I just be downloading a bunch of them.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Springboard, drop kick.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now. Drop kick.
Kicked him in the face, bleeding. The other big deal that shocked me, but I knew it was coming eventually, was the heel, I guess heel turn by Trent to Orange Cassidy. Even though we knew it was going to happen, they've been telling this story for a while. I feel like you kind of could tell in the background that Trent was a little bit like upset at his positioning within the team, and also when Orange Cassidy was international champion, he had a couple matches against Orange Cassidy and he came up short. So it kind of made sense, but man, did it hurt to see Trent hit that knee strike on Orange Cassidy, especially after like the Young Bucks got the victory, of course, cheating, and then they were gonna give us the "you gotta give the people what they want" hug, only to be met with a knee strike, and Chuck Taylor just looking shocked. It was great. It was greatly done. It hurt. It had me shocked. Even though I knew it was gonna come eventually, I was literally with my like jaw on the floor when I saw it. And I know most people are like, whatever, it's just Trent and Orange Cassidy, but man, that's like the ultimate way to get some heel heat right there, attacking Orange Cassidy. Like, nobody attacks Orange Cassidy like that if they're friends with him. Come on, we're supposed to be best friends here. But I thought it was greatly done.
This match may be nearing its limit. I don't want to walk it off or shake it off or do whatever he needs to do to get his head in the game here.
Oh, bitch, Gotch style pile driver.
Poised and ready.
missed the damn knee. There you go. That's exactly how it ended up happening. He did have to hit, I think, like 2 knee strikes on Lance Archer, which I thought was cool. Good way to protect the Murder Hawk. After this match, we had the Lion Hook promo. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really feeling the Lion Hook thing too much. I know eventually it's probably gonna end up with Hook, or I mean with Jericho turning on Hook, but it just kind of feels forced. We're gonna see Hook and Jericho face.
Oh no! Oh God! Somebody warn him.
Or have run-ins available. Cedric Alexander's running in on Bryan Danielson for some reason.
And make no mistake, he's in here offers congratulations. He saw a chance.
That'd be sick though if this happened in AEW randomly.
Oh, right in there. And taking him head on. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. Able to reverse.
What a face buster.
Sick move. Actually, Cedric Alexander in AEW would be really dope. I actually just watched the WWE Speed matches that went on today. So it was Ricochet versus Dragon Lee, which was a really fun 3-minute match, and then Cedric Alexander versus Bronson Reed. And Bronson Reed ended up getting that victory. Half Nelson suplex. Don't come and try to run in on me, boy. I still stand tall. Still stand tall. 10 toes down, baby. But yeah, the Lion Hook thing. They have a match on Collision against Shane Taylor Promotions. It should be fun. I like Shane Taylor Promotions. I'm a big fan of Shane Taylor. His match with Danielson a couple weeks back on Collision was really good. I think he's very different from most people, so like it's cool to see him in a match. This next match, I'm gonna actually make it an Extreme Rules match because it kind of felt like it was one anyway. It was Billy Gunn versus Jay White. And Billy Gunn ended up getting the win because of disqualification. But he was basically dominating the match the whole time. And then we saw the Guns come out, the ass boys, come out and distract him. And then they low blowed Billy Gunn. And then the Acclaim came out. And we saw the Acclaim get ready to set Jay White through the table, and then the Guns kind of broke it up and nothing happened. But it was a cool, fun match for what it was. Billy Gunn could still go for being 50 or whatever he is. He's still really good in the ring. Jay White was basically selling the whole time, but he's incredible at selling. He really could sell moves really well and just sells a beatdown really good. I feel like Jay White needs to be in a better position. I'm hoping for this feud to be over already, hopefully after Dynasty, because this whole Acclaim Bullet Club Gold thing has been going on for a little too long, and it kind of feels like it has no purpose.
Here we go, guys.
Jay White could be in a better position.
And his opponent from Australia, weighing in at 200.
I know he just main evented a pay-per-view not too long ago against MJF, but I would love to see him be in more of a singles feud. He did amazing in the Continental Classic as well. He just had a really good match against Darby, and for him to go and face these guys in Acclaim, it feels like a step back.
In an Extreme Rules match, it's hard to predict what will happen, but there will be chaos.
But
I can assure you of that.
I think eventually they'll probably end up doing the unification of the trios belts
tricky, don't you?
Since the Bullet Club
Guilty as charged.
Gold are the ROH 6-man tag team champions, and then
This one is headed outside, guys.
the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn are the trios, AEW trios champions. So it kind of makes sense to see them probably unify those belts and have
Looking under there for something.
just one 6-man title, because there's not enough. Oh, through the chair, but it was blocked by the table. That was cool.
Like it was nothing.
Crowd chanting for
Back in
tables.
under the ropes. Oh,
Dragon screw.
breaker.
Targeting the ankle. About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest.
Oh, it's ruthless striking.
Ooh.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. And a mud hole is being stomped. And now he's taken control. It's been a smothering attack, keeping him ahead. Some superstars are understandably hesitant. Can he score the pin?
Big back suplex.
No, he kicks out.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
There it is. Snap suplex. And shoulders are down. And a shoulder in the air.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
I would love to see Jay White get like a international title or the continental title. Jay White versus Okada would be a really cool feud to see. Or Jay White versus Adam Copeland. I would love to see that matchup.
He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him. Ooh, didn't see that one coming.
Best thing to do in this game. Just throw the chairs. Most fun.
Delivered into the barricade. Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
Once again, shout out to all the community creators out there.
Connects.
It's so cool to be able to recreate these matches right after Dynamite goes off the air, and it's all due to those guys that create these amazing wrestlers, arenas.
Bad. Oh, knee right to the spine.
You could even have, now that they're special guest referee, you could have Aubrey be the referee.
Oh, he's got him.
I downloaded an Aubrey call, but I deleted it because it was taking up space, and I feel like it's not the best if you're not using it all the time. I'd rather save the space for a wrestler.
The WWE Universe giving him an extra
The images.
shot of adrenaline.
Not allowing that to go on any longer.
Oh no.
Slam. And into the count. Two. He narrowly avoids the count.
The end was in sight.
Brought down with a DDT.
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful. He steps foot in the ring again.
Taking a nasty hit from a flying chair.
Just burying his opponent with that trash can.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Oh, he caught it.
Oh, and a reversal.
Chair is stuck in the mat. That's cool. Oh, kick in the face.
You're doing here for me. The colossal clutch. Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hole. Dangerous spot for him to be in. Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty. All about winning
About to land on that chair. No sell the superplex. Oh, that was sick. Right into the switchblade. That was sick. Gotta give it to him. Gotta give him the win after that one. That was amazing. Nice little sequence.
Here is your winner, Jay White.
That's how it should have happened. Jay White gets the victory.
I agree, it was quite the display tonight.
Definitely a cause for celebration. What an impressive victory.
Chairs. What's up with that chair? Oh man, nice little glitch there. Chair just floating in the ether. Hilarious. After this match on Dynamite, we actually had the Willow promo, which I thought was really cool. Willow had a great promo. She was on the ramp speaking with Renee, just talking about her come up wrestling in Boston, in Massachusetts. And then the crowd was really into it. And then Mercedes Moné came out and told everyone that the match, whoever wins the match at Dynasty will face her at Double or Nothing, which I think is pretty cool. Basically, Mercedes Moné's first match will be for the TBS Championship, it seems like, which is cool. And then right after that, we had this match between Trent, Orange Cassidy versus the Bucks, the EVPs. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. And we got the surprise of Trent and
Time for some tag team action. These two will be starting things.
Trent turning on Orange Cassidy, man. Actually, should have chosen the Bucks because they ended up winning, but whatever. But yeah, it was shocking to see Trent finally turn. I knew it was gonna come. I knew it was happening sooner than later because they kind of been showing it during different backstage segments. You could kind of tell that Trent wasn't really feeling the best friend thing anymore. And Trent losing to Orange Cassidy a couple times for that international title, I think, really sent him over the edge. And then this was the final straw, losing in this tournament.
Placed into the corner. Here's the tag.
Did it in front of his own mom too, Sue being there. There was a cool spot where Matt Jackson went around, super kicked Chuck Taylor, and then acted like he was gonna super kick Sue, and then it was like he stopped. The crowd got super into it, got pissed off. Sue slapped him, and then we thought we would see OC win. No, Trent get the win, but Trent got sent into the exposed turnbuckle. The Bucks have cheated every single match in the tournament, which I think is the story going along. And they're in the finals facing whoever wins versus FTR and Top Flight on Collision. I think it's going to be FTR versus the Bucks at Dynasty. Dynasty card seems like it's stacked. It's going to be amazing. I really like that they're calling it Dynasty because they're showing off with all the matches they're having, for sure. It's a bunch of dream matches on that card. Like, it seems like we're gonna get Ospreay Danielson already, of course, which they've announced. We'll probably end up getting Okada versus Pac. Swerve versus Joe is announced and signed. FTR versus the Bucks, most likely. Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale. Thunder Rosa versus Tony Storm. What else we got?
That was a power bomb.
Adam Copeland, Mark Briscoe, and
Absolute destruction.
Eddie Kingston versus the House of Black.
He's burying elbows to the midsection.
That's gonna be dope.
What a wrist clutch suplex. One strong attack.
Oh, and they announced next week Penta versus Adam Copeland for the TNT title in the Cope Open.
Here's a tag.
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be a cool first time matchup right there. Penta versus Adam Copeland, the artist formerly known as Edge. I like the Bucks gear. These created wrestlers, Bucks gear. You got the Jordans on and the shiny pants.
Hoisted all the way up.
Brainbuster.
There's no way to exaggerate what a brainbuster like that can do to you. Into the corner. This can't be good.
Able to counter. Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle. Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
Damn.
Go all the way to the outside. That hurt. I don't care how much padding the floor seems to have. Being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body. Guys, I have a feeling someone is about to get their chest caved in. I think it's happening. Oh, beats it over. Just going all out with every blow.
Springboard drop kick.
Attack to that area.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Nice knee strike. Northern Light suplex.
Wrist club suplex, perfect. He gets the shot of it too. He got close there. It could be do or
But yeah, they really sold the turn by Chuck Taylor. I think did a great job of just looking shocked. Exactly how I looked when it happened. It's like one of those things you knew was gonna happen, but you still are sad that it happened because the best friends are awesome.
He kicks out at 2.
How in the world did he kick out? Oh, solid kick across the back.
I wonder what Trent's gonna do next. I think it makes sense that he turned heel because Rocky Romero has been heel, especially in CMLL. So if we get Roppongi Vice back as heels, that could be pretty cool. A Roppongi Vice versus Orange Cassidy and Trent feud could be pretty cool. If we end up getting Trent versus Orange Cassidy at Dynasty or something, or maybe that's like a TV feud. I like it as well. The best friends are kind of all messed up since Chris Statler is not part of it anymore either. She's part of the Willow group. I do wonder if we're going to see Stat turn on Willow as well. It seems like we might be heading towards that eventually. Or I could see Stokely turning on Willow and going with Monet because he keeps like staring at her whenever she comes out and interrupts Willow.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Referee in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Referee gets knocked.
Referee recovers quickly. This could devolve into pure bedlam otherwise.
Superman punch. But the referee's down. The ref is down. Come on, ref. 1.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men?
Tag team wrestling chant from the crowd.
Getting set up for something in the corner. Oh, going up to the top rope.
Big diving splash.
On the mark.
Referee's finally up. Took him forever. Northern Lights superplex.
I don't know how there's anything left in these superstars' bodies. Yeah, the tank is being emptied.
Stop in the arm.
Oh, clothesline. Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
Oh, nice reversal.
Oh, got caught. Scoop slam sets things up.
Oh, ho, ho.
He keeps his team in the match. Off the rope.
Oh, disaster kick.
Yes, tag.
From the top. Nobody home.
Tilt-a-whirl DDT, is it enough?
There's two. Kicks out.
Kick out. It's a great shocked face right there.
Evades the attack.
Still find it hard to believe, man. No more best friends. I wonder if Chuck Taylor turns heel, because he didn't do anything. He just stood there. It was like half shocked. But
Still going.
I don't know. I could see him maybe being heel too. What do you guys think? Do we see Chuck Taylor turn heel as well? Let me know what you guys think. Oh, ran right into a super kick. It might be over. Ref gets knocked out again. Poor ref is getting it in this match. Oh, 450 splash. These boys are cooking right now.
Tag is made.
I gotta fix the ring mat. I see that thing where a random logo got attached to it.
This whole building is shaking. Matches like this are what it's all about.
Going the wrong way, OC.
Tag is made.
Hot tag.
Coming in hot.
Oh. Might be over. Just like that, just like the actual show, the Bucks get the victory, move on to the finals of the tag team tournament. The Bucks versus the winners of FTR versus Top Flight on Collision.
Certainly do wonders, and make no mistake, this was a wonderful performance tonight.
This match was actually pretty good as well in real life as well as in the game. The main event of the night was actually the women, which was nice to see. It was Thunder Rosa versus Mariah May. They didn't have much time in the match, but they did put on a pretty good match. They had to speed through it in order to get to the contract signing between the Swerve and Samoa Joe, but it was still pretty good for what it was. I just downloaded a Mariah May created wrestler. It doesn't look like her that much anymore. It kind of looks like her older New Japan Stardom hair. But we're gonna go for it for now and have some fun with this match with Toni Storm on her side. I know they've been having issues with the manager. I think they might have fixed it in the patch today. Thunder Rosa ended up getting the victory in this match. So we're going to see Thunder Rosa versus Toni Storm at Dynasty. Another fire matchup for Dynasty, man. Dynasty is shaping up to be great.
The
Thunder Rosa.
Making her way to the ring from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico.
Toni Storm was on commentary for this match. She had some great fun lines. My favorite line that she said was, Mariah May reminds me of a young Toni Storm.
From London, England.
And Thunder Rosa reminds me of old Thunder Rosa.
WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly...
And you have to respect the work this superstar has been putting in order to meet the kind of challenge he faces tonight. Without a doubt, we've seen the hard
Big
work
suplex from Mariah May.
yourself in a match like this without dedicating your time into your craft.
All that time spent has her in a good position to pull off a victory here.
Yeah, but chopping at the ring is a superstar who's felt underrated and underappreciated as of late. And it's time for her to make everyone remember just how good she really is.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Let's do some ramp cam so we can get a good look at the stage.
Stomping their opponent.
Yeah, that's cool.
Forearm smash.
Again, once again, I have to keep doing it, but shout out to the amazing creators on Community Creations that make this all possible.
Blind rage. Wrenches the arm. Drop kick.
Able to basically have an AEW game within the WWE 2K24 game. And I know there's Fight Forever out there, AEW Fight Forever, the video game, which I actually own as well. I own it for a Nintendo Switch. And I like that game. It's fun for multiplayer. Like when you have a bunch of friends together, it's a great game to play in like a multiplayer setting. But when it comes to like the simulation style and setting up fun matchups like this, I like doing it more on 2K24. I have that weird glitch where the logos randomly show up on your arena. I gotta fix this arena. I don't know whose logo that is, but it's on the Dynamite arena, of course. Time this Toni Storm over here. What's she doing?
The referee continues the count, may call it soon.
We're not winning with a count out.
Taking it to the floor. What's she gonna do?
Oh, Mariah May gets the upper hand. I like Mariah May a lot. I feel like she's really good in the ring.
Can they go on the attack?
She has a lot of potential. I think eventually we're gonna see Mariah May versus Toni Storm, maybe at All In, since Mariah May is from London.
Boiling over, all coming to a head up on the
Or I could
stage.
see big German suplex on the ramp.
She heads into the ring.
I could see Mariah May having that big moment at All In where she finally
To a count out.
builds up the courage to stop Toni Storm's abuse, you know.
A hip press.
Because right now she's just Toni Storm's biggest fan. She's admired by her.
She breaks the count.
She's an admirer of her, I should say. But eventually I think she's going to get to that point where she gets pushed too far. And then we get Mariah May versus Toni Storm, where Mariah May might win that championship eventually. I like that Mercedes Moné is in the TBS. Shit. Well, we were talking too much.
She kicks out. That is just pure instinct at this point. I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Damn, Mariah May is about to get the win.
Just like that, it's all over.
I talked too much. So that's not what happened on the show today. But Mariah May gets the win in this universe.
Quite the win.
But yeah, like I was saying, I like the Mercedes Moné's in the TBS
That's a performance that everybody
division instead of the women's title division. I think it's cool to have her on that side because kind of keep her away from Toni Storm. Toni Storm is doing some really good stuff right now. And then eventually when they do meet up, it's going to be that much bigger. I do think what we'll see probably after Mercedes Moné, we'll probably see Willow beat Julia Hart at Dynasty, and then we'll see Willow versus Mercedes at Double or Nothing to run that back, since Willow was the one that Mercedes Moné was in the match with when she got injured in New Japan for the Strong Women's Championship. So then we'll see probably Mercedes get that title, and then I think we'll see a returning DMD, Britt Baker. I think that could be your big match for All In. Mercedes versus Britt Baker, CEO versus DMD. I already know the chants are going to go crazy. CEO, DMD, dueling chants. And I think that's a really cool feud going forward for that title. And I think Mercedes will be the heel, actually, and Britt Baker will be the face. But yeah, that's like a small little prediction there for where we'll see the women's division go, the TBS women's division at least. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to call it a night. I will be back on Friday, most likely after SmackDown. It's WrestleMania week as well, so there'll probably be some more pop-up streams throughout the week. Definitely going to try to stream some after the big shows on Saturday and Sunday. I'll probably do a predictions video sometime this week. I also have the DPW universe that I'm doing on my channel. If you go on my channel, go to the playlist, you'll see that I'm doing a 32-man tournament in my universe, my Wwe 2K24 universe, where I'm just setting up the inaugural world champion. So every day so far this week, I've released one match from that. And the cool thing about that is when someone loses from that tournament, they end up going to the tag team division. It's a little twist on universe mode. It's my way of making it fun. Just basically a bunch of tournaments, and that's how you, in my opinion, make universe mode fun. So if you want to keep up with that, there's a playlist on my channel where you can catch all the matches that have happened so far. So far, we had Swerve Strickland versus Mark Briscoe. We had Jonathan Gresham versus Pete Dunne, and Darby Allin versus Mascara Dorada. All fun matchups, really fun matchups that you don't get to see every now and then, and it's cool to see them in WWE 2K24 with some amazing created wrestlers from Community Creations. Shout out to everybody there. And it's all in the DPW, Deadlock Pro Wrestling arena, which I really like, created by Ghost. If you search for Ghost on CC on 2K24, you'll find it. But yeah, like I said before, please tune into the channel, as I'll be streaming a lot more this week due to WrestleMania. But I'll also be normally doing this every Monday right after Raw, every Wednesday right after Dynamite, and every Friday after SmackDown. So if you want to make sure you're keeping in touch with these streams, just know that I'll be on those days. But yeah, happy WrestleMania week, everybody, and thanks for watching. Peace out.